Okay, good. We were victorious.
Got a minute?
We sure showed them what happens when you mess with the Minutemen.
We sure did,
I got it
man.
from here, General. I don't think anyone's going to be testing our metal again.
Good. I'm glad to hear. So is that it? Defend the castle is over. Good job. What do you think, Preston?
Excuse me.
I've always got time for you.
Perfect. All right. We're good, and we leveled again.
Voice of the Minutemen. It's 6 o'clock. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Looks like Preston's got something to say. What is it, honey?
Good news, General. Sturgis found a way into the institute.
He did?
Strong wish he understand you better.
Sturgis found a way into the Institute. That's pretty awesome. Found a way in?
What's the secret way in?
He's been analyzing that data you brought back. Turns out, it included maps of their whole underground complex. He found some old tunnel that's still open to the surface. Cooling water for their reactor, I think. I figure you can get in that way and secure the teleporter, then use it to bring in the rest of our troops. We fight our way to their reactor, fix it to blow, and get the hell out of there.
Really? Sturgis is awesome.
Do we have enough troops for the assault?
Yes, I think we do now. Enough to fight our way to the reactor, which is all we need. Get the details from Sturgis. I'll make sure the Minutemen are standing by to teleport into the Institute on your signal.
Wow, really? Oh gosh, I think this is the end.
Hoping you stop by. I found you a way into the Institute.
Please.
Sturgis, I could kiss you.
As many indigenous life
That's
forms
great
as
news.
possible.
That's great news.
I was kind of hoping there'd be something worth all the time I spent cracking their encryption. Turns out there was. One of the things in the data you stole was a plan of the whole Institute complex, including the older sections that used to be part of CIT. Turns out they're still using an old water pipe that runs out to the river. Brings in cooling water to their reactor. Its entrance is underwater and is blocked by a security grate. Also, the whole pipe is labeled high radiation danger, but there isn't any other way in that I can find. So it's this, or nothing.
Breaking through an underwater security grate in high radiation? Sounds like fun.
Yeah, I know. But there isn't any other way in. I did manage to pull the code to open the grate. So all you have to do is survive the trip. Now, as soon as
Great.
you get in there, you need to access the main relay control and use this holotape to teleport everybody into the Institute.
Okay. You have to gain access into the Institute. Thank you,
Let's
Sturgis.
trade some things.
Good luck.
But before we do
Remember,
that,
You gotta be prepared for high radiation.
Do you need something, monsieur?
because it is the... I feel like this is the calm before the storm. There's a couple things I need to do. Hey guys!
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread
Check
the word
this out.
across the Commonwealth.
I've worn out a lot of shoe leather since I joined the Minutemen.
Looks like we've got Prabreadanse here, and the reason why we have the boys all dolled up is because, well, I wanted them to have some time together to go on a day-long date, just to hang out and have fun. And, you know, I figured since it's the calm before the storm, so to speak. What's next? Well, I'm glad you asked, Preston. Because it's the calm before the storm, I guess just before the final battle, quote-unquote, the end game. I wanted these guys to go on a all-day date together and just hang out and enjoy this beautiful city that is Diamond City. Just a day out on the town, basically, just to enjoy each other's company. Okay, guys, as I said, Prabreadanse is having a bit of a day-long date together. Not only because I wanted them to spend some time together before the endgame, but also because I wanted them to discuss a few things about their relationship. So let me preface this again. Because we are talking about polyamorous relationships, I do ask that everyone, because this is can be a taboo or controversial subject, to have an open mind. Especially since, again, this is all within a video game. But anyway, the thing that I wanted to bring up, because I've been doing a bit of further research again. I actually sat down for a good hour talking with some of my friends who are actually, again, in a polyamorous relationship, and asked them a few questions. And one of the things that I wanted to talk to them about is the concept of primary and secondary members of a polyamorous relationship. Now, obviously, I think for many people, for them, it would be ideal for everyone involved in a polyamorous relationship to have a, I guess, quote-unquote equal footing. But again, depending on each polyamorous relationship, because every polyamorous relationship is different, you might actually have something that's more has more of a primary and secondary members. For example, I do know I am friends with a married couple, who are dating a girlfriend. So it is a straight married couple dating a girlfriend, and the married couple is the primary couple, and the girl that they are dating is, I guess you could consider, a secondary member of that relationship. And they also have children too. They actually have 2 kids. And that kind of thing is not uncommon. Again, for many of you that might seem a bit unfair or unbalanced, but you have to remember that the whole importance of any polyamorous relationship is total honesty and total communication, and, you know, making sure that everyone is on the same page and everyone understands each person's expectations and what their wants and needs are, what they want out of the relationship, and that everyone's honest about that, truly honest about what their expectations are and what their needs are in the relationship. And as long as it works for that group, I don't think that there's anything wrong with, you know, having a couple that might be more primary and having other members that are secondary. So I think it's pretty clear, and I think that during this, you know, this meeting, I think it's pretty clear that Gabriel is what I'm going to refer to as Gabriel and MacCready are the primary couple. They were the couple, of course, that started together, and you can probably designate Preston and Dance as secondary. But I think that you don't have to feel too bad for Dance and Preston, because I think that in my headcanon, I can definitely see Dance and Preston probably getting along really well with each other and being very close, and maybe they are primary couples with each other, with MacCready and Gabriel being secondary members to them. So the reason why I am bringing this up, and the reason why I'm explaining this to you guys, is because of what's going to happen next, because there's something that I think Gabriel really wants to do specifically with MacCready, and I wanted to make sure that, again, that everyone is on the same page with this, and making sure that there's no surprises, because that's one of the worst things that you can do when you are dealing with a polyamorous relationship, is to not be open and honest about things. And just so you guys understand what the relationship is like, so that the next events make sense. Gabriel and MacCready are primary with each other. Dance and Preston are primary with each other, and then you have the secondary relationship going on between them. So hopefully that makes a lot of sense. I mean, at least it made sense to me when I was talking to my friends who were in a similar situation as well. Thanks for coming with me, MacCready. There's something that Gabriel wants to show him.
It'll definitely be easier to see our targets in the daytime.
Hey there.
Hey,
Take
MacCready.
this. You're gonna need it.
Your thoughts?
Don't know what you're looking for out here, but I'm gonna help you find it. Or die trying.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Well, let's get
About
out of here
that.
as soon as we can. Don't fancy being buried alive.
I know that you feel uncomfortable here, but there really is something Gabriel needs to show you.
Your thoughts?
The open
MacCready.
road and a loaded weapon. Doesn't get much better than this.
That was all.
All right.
Deep breath, Gabriel. Deep breath. MacCready. He's gonna take MacCready's hand. And he's going to tell him to come with him. Just don't trip over the thing.
Used to live near Vault 87 back in the day. The stories I could tell. Hey, I'm really sorry. We don't have to be here if you don't want to. I'll leave you alone.
No, MacCready, no. Don't ever leave me alone. It's very sweet of him. Don't ever leave me alone. He'll give him a big hug. From behind, apparently. A hug from behind. And maybe a kiss. Nora.
Oopsie. No. Fingers away. There we go. Okay. Just say it. Right there. Right there. Yay. Hi, honey. Listen.
Hi.
I don't think that Sean and I need to tell you how great of a father you are. But we're going to anyway. Isn't that right? You are kind and loving. Funny. That's right. And patient. So patient. Patience of a saint, my mom used to say. Look, with Sean and us all being home together, it's been an amazing year. But even so, I know our best days are yet to come. There'll be changes, sure. Things we need to adjust to. You'll rejoin the civilian workforce, and I'll shake the dust off my law degree. But everything we do, no matter how hard, we do it for our family. Now, say goodbye, Sean. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Come on. Bye, honey. We love you.
Gabriel's probably breaking down crying right now. And I think he'll probably place a hand on the glass and say something along the lines of, Nora, I'm so sorry. I failed you. And I failed my son. I'm not a good father. I betrayed our son. I betrayed our family. I just hope that you can forgive me. I love you, and I love Sean. But I'm about to do something terrible. He'll grab a hold of MacCready's hand. MacCready's like comforting him right now. I wanted you to know that I'll be okay. And I want you to know that I will do my very best from here, this point on, to try not to make any more mistakes. But I just wanted to come here to tell you that I love you and that I love our son. And that someday I'll see you again. But for now, I have to say goodbye. Both to you and to Sean. Until we meet again. Goodbye, Nora.
Hey, is something the matter?
Yeah. But together,
How do you feel
we'll be
about
okay.
our relationship?
Having you this close to me has made me happier than I've ever been before.
How do you feel about our relationship?
You already know things are the best they've ever been between us.
Just wanted to check in, see how you feel things are going between us.
With you at my side, I feel like I can take on the world. There's no bond stronger than that.
That's all I wanted to hear.
Didn't have anything else.
I'm at me.
One last thing. All Faiths Chapel. MacCready, Gabriel will say, you mean the world to me. You know that. I just wanted you to know that I want to make a promise to you that no matter what happens, I will spend the rest of my life taking care of you. We're about to go into battle. Not sure if it's going to be the final battle, but it's probably going to be our biggest, most important one yet. And I want to go there knowing that I'm with you and you're with me. And you are my family. You are my family now. I promise. Well, this is kind of unorthodox, but Robert Joseph MacCready, I love you. Please accept this.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
As a symbol of my love and devotion to you.
get the show on the road.
Go ahead and sit anywhere you like.
Dog meat, thanks for being our witness. Look at that. I don't know, this is a beautiful sight. This is Gabriel's family, guys. Hey, MacCready. It's really cool to see everybody, you know. It's just a really good shot of everybody. Even Strong is hanging out here with us at the chemistry station of all places. Gabriel did find happiness here. And it's all gonna be coming to an end soon. Alright. Gabriel's ready. Let's do this. Together.